Ernie's pink, two-headed unicorn palace. Emily and her brother Charles were bouncing off the walls, and so was a Super Ball. They were having fun, but Dad didn't think that throwing a Super Ball around the house was such a good idea. "That is it!" he yelled. "We are going on a vacation right now!" "No!" sulked Emily and Charles. "We don't like the outdoors. We don't like the sun. We don't like the fresh air. Vacation can't be fun." "Ridiculous!" scolded Mom. "Get in the car now!" They piled into their old brown car and left in such a hurry they forgot to pack their suitcases. After a while, Charles had to ask the question he had every single time they got into the car. "Are we almost there yet?" he asked in the nicest, not whining voice he had. Mom looked at Dad. Dad looked at Mom. "Where are we going?" Mom asked Dad. Dad's face started to look really confused. As confused as he looked when Charles needed help with his grade 3 math homework. Super duper confused. Finally, Dad tried to talk, but all that he could say was, When he said, the kids knew that he was about to say something silly. And that is exactly what he did. "Ernie's pink, two-headed unicorn palace," he said. Mom began to laugh. "Oh dear," she said. "You don't even have a plan now, do you, honey? You don't even know where you're going?" Dad laughed a little nervously and admitted, "Yeah, I forgot to have a plan. I don't know where we're gonna go on vacation, I guess." They had nowhere to go. "We'll have to stay somewhere," said Mom, hopefully. "We'll find something." They drove and drove, and Charles began to get really impatient in the backseat. "Dad, are we..." Before he finished, Dad interrupted him. "Charles, if you ask me if we are almost there, I am going to stop at the next place we get to." 2 minutes later, Charles' legs started twitching, and he had to go pee really bad. "Dad," he said, "are we almost there? I have to go." Before he could finish his sentence, Dad slammed on the brakes. The tires screamed. He turned the steering wheel very sharp. The car tipped onto two wheels and zoomed into a driveway. Dad drove right into a brick wall. The building shook but didn't fall down. What a parking job, Dad bragged. He said that every time he stopped the car without breaking anything expensive. The whole family popped out of the car and ran up to the first door they could see. It was somebody's house, but no one was home. They raced inside and Charles found a bathroom. Dad found a fridge and started eating things. Emily and Mom shrieked at the same time. A pink unicorn! Sure enough, there it was, a pink unicorn rocking horse! Yippee! Mom yelled. Let's do this, Emily! Mom climbed on front of the horse. Emily was on the back. Emily had never ridden a unicorn before, and she didn't know that you should face the unicorn's head. She jumped on the unicorn and put her back to her mom, facing the tail. She grabbed the tail. Mom grabbed the reins. Mommy didn't even check to see if Emily was on safely. She was just so excited to ride the unicorn that she forgot to look. They just started riding. They were having so much fun, they didn't realize that the unicorn was stretching. Before they knew it, the unicorn's belly had stretched so much that its head was up against one wall and its back end was up against the wall on the other side of the room. There was a gap between Mom and Emily as big as 2 elephants. But Mom and Emily didn't realize that they were having too much fun. They kept riding, but there was no more room for the unicorn to grow. The wall started to bend. Charles came out of the bathroom. Stop! He yelled. They didn't hear him. The walls were now really bending. The unicorn's back was bending. The middle of his back was almost up against the ceiling. The walls gave one more really loud creak. The rocking unicorn's feet lifted up off the floor. They were stuck. Dad peeked past the fridge door. He dropped the cold pizza he was eating. Emily! Turn around! Dad yelled. You are confusing the unicorn by riding it backwards. It thinks it has 2 heads. Emily turned around and the walls snapped back into place. And the unicorn flew back together like a slinky, good as new. Mom and Emily were both left stuck against the walls. Charles took Dad's phone and took a picture of both of them hanging on the walls. And then he pulled Mom and Emily off the walls. Mom and Emily ran out of the house screaming, "We will never, ever, ever ride a unicorn again!" And they were right. They never did. And next time they went on vacation, Dad made sure he had a plan.